Då ska vi se, opening day. Baseball är här. Inte så som vi kanske ville ha det, men vi får göra det bästa av situationen. Testa ljudet bara, om ni dubbelhör mig. Så att det rullar, det gör det. Just nu. Heja, heja. Vi ska kämpa på här under dagen. Måste bara retweeta så att folk ser att vi kör. Så, nu kör vi. Vi kommer alltså möta Cardinals i första matchen. Det blir ett spännande år det här. Spelar i klassiska hemmatröjorna. Ber om ursäkt för solen också. Den är där. Den är Partycloud. Vi startar med Trevor Bauer idag. Vi kommer öppna med Castellanos, Winker, Votto, Suarez, en rätt bra topp. Sen har vi Mostakas i mitten. Jag tror det här är bra. Det här är ett spännande lag. Det här är ett riktigt spännande lag. Sports.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB
Alltid
Network.
med The Show, det är så himla fin presentation. Otroligt autentiskt.
Trevor Bauer gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career
Kör vi då, första pitchen 2020.
When he's good, he can be really good, and when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. It'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll.
Vilka briller var du tänkte på Wongs eller?
1-0 the count.
Han som slår alltså. Det är bara generiska glasögon. Alla spelarna. Ja, de la ju in, var det 2 år sedan? Så la de in riktiga varumärken. Så framförallt när du gör din egen spelare så där, så kan du skaffa riktiga skor från diverse olika märken och handskar och slag i trän och allting. Det är riktigt häftigt, härligt. Absolut bra, mycket bra pengar.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Bauer has a reputation
gick över till mätar,
working himself out of
den
tough
klassiska
situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that.
Pitchingen för 2 år sedan ungefär. Jag körde pulsmätare tidigare, men det var lite för enkelt. Det här är en salig utmaning alltså. Oh! Tack för det. Alltid gillar Bauer.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings
spelar i Cleveland.
Väldigt
really good pitch right there. So you're
kompakt
all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it
som händer, absolut.
Get that bat head out.
Ska bara fokusera lite. Nej.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
Baseball handlar ju om att du spelar upp och ner. Anfall, försvar. Och det går ut på att bränna 3 stycken. När du har bränt 3 stycken, då får du byta sida. När du kastar så har du den här lilla rutan du ser. Den här. Den ska du försöka träffa inuti. Träffar du inuti, då får du en strike. 3 strikes och så har du en bränd. Som sagt, det gäller att bränna 3. Du kan också bränna genom att fånga en lyra. Eller om man svingar och missar, så får du också en strike. Och om han svingar och missar på 3:e, då är han bränd. Och sen så spelar du så upp ner i sådär. Och svingade han och missade, vart en bränd. Sen spelar du så upp ner i 9 omgångar. Så det var första. Och skulle det vara lika vid 9 så fortsätter du tills det avgörs.
Jack Flaherty is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year his ERA was just under 3.
Sen kan du också såklart bränna på bas. det är om man slår en boll som går i marken, så är bollen i spel. Och då måste du bränna ut spelaren på bas. Så om jag skulle slå ner den i marken nu, springa mot första bas, men de hinner ta den och kasta till första bas innan jag hinner dit, då är jag bränd.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. In his career against this pitcher, 2 hits in 7 tries. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
That's ball 3. He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Kom igen, kom igen. Nej.
The 3-1.
Det var bra. Det var en bra boll att slå på mitt i zonen, men Castellanos kunde tyvärr inte göra någonting av det.
Thomas has it for route number 1.
Gav det någon klarhet av dem?
For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this.
Det är bara fråga på om det är några fler oklarheter.
That could sometimes work against them.
I'm
interested to see what lineup stays within themselves.
Ta dig igenom där.
Executes and manufactures to get this W.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Det roliga med baseball, det är ju när man fattar klubbar, historik, så det är som med alla andra sport. Framförallt med slagmän och kastares styrkor. Som till exempel Joey Votto här, min första basman, han har spelat i Cincinnati i alla sina år och varit otroligt bärande för klubben. Och Cincinnati är också ett intressant lag. Det är därför jag valde att spela med i år. För att de har varit väldigt dåliga sista 5 åren. Men nu så börjar de faktiskt bygga på sig lite och kan ses som ett wildcard i år. Någon form av contender. Det är inte kul tycker jag att spela med de allra bästa lagen. Det är kul att få kämpa lite och kanske ta en wildcard-position och förbättra laget under året. Ha lite utrymme till det.
Fastball and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you
långsam var det dock.
You have
men det är inget fall.
It's down and their first hit of the new campaign is going.
Cincinnati mot St. Louis är också ett klassiskt divisionsmöte. Båda spelar i NL Central, National League Central. Ja, det är jag som tajmar. Det är det det handlar om. Jag använder min högerspak.
Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez as he will look at a first pitch fastball.
Det finns såklart många olika sätt att spela det på. Du kan använda vänsterspaken för att ha en speciell zon och sen klicka på en knapp för att svinga. Kanske zone swinging eller sånt där. Men jag har valt att gå analogt med bara högerspaken egentligen. Och sen att välja då vilka jag vill slå på inte. Suarez är ingen bra contact hitter utan han är mer en power hitter. Vilket gör att han chansar lite mer än nödvändigt. Känner sig och får se om Shaggy dyker upp också någon gång.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. They'll get us started in the top of the second.
Det är också viktigt att tänka på när man pitchar att man hela tiden försöker ha slagmannen ur balans. Och det gör man enklast genom att blanda genom att blanda höga och låga pitchar och framförallt blanda hastighet. Så här till exempel en four-seam fastball som jag tänker kasta. Den här kan jag kasta högt. Nu har vi i och för sig 0-2. alltså 2 strikes, då kan vi chansa lite mer. Och få han att kanske jaga bollen. Då vill man inte kasta liksom mitt i. Du behöver inte riktigt. Och när vi kastar en snabb, då kan vi istället kasta en curveball, en knuckle curve. Långt ner i zonen. Den jagar han inte då. Exakt. Till exempel här en cutter. Det är en sorts fastball, men den har lite rörelse. Så den rör sig utåt ur zonen, som du ser på pilarna där. Vilket han också jagar. Och då lyckas vi bränna han för att han kanske förväntar sig en annan pitch. Så det är hela tiden så här mind game. Som vi ser här, rör sig lite utåt. Svingar och missar. Sen har du de här, du ser de här blåa cirklarna runt pitchen. Jag kan kolla lite noggrannare snart. Oh, det var en hanging, men den är nog lugn. Oh, han tog snyggt. Det är att man bygger självförtroende hos pitchen. Så om du kastar en pitch många gånger på ett bra sätt, då kommer confidence öka. Och då kommer det bli enklare att kasta pitchen. Så den där är alldeles för hög. Och kastar du 4 balls, alltså 4 kast utanför zonen, då får han gå till första basen. Så det gäller att inte heller vara för passiv. Fan, vi går på en curve. Oh, den där är inte bra. Den där är inte bra.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. No score here as we play inning number 2.
Ja, bra placerat. Han lyckades. Kasta en hög cutter.
Still 2-2.
Nope.
Here's the pitch. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
Oh. Sådär ja. Det är också viktigt då att ha koll på vem det är som är slagman. Så om det skulle vara till exempel en med mycket kraft. Nu är väl O'Neill inte en utav dem. Då vill man inte riktigt heller ligga i zonen. Och kanske råka kasta en hängande liksom breaking ball, en change-up eller en curveball. För att då har han kraft nog att slå ut den. Vanligtvis så behöver du, om du är en svagare slagman, då behöver du en fastball. För du måste ha hastighet på bollen för att kunna få hastighet i slaget också.
Open stance by Moustakas and now the pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Nej då, det står 0-0. För att få en poäng så måste du ta det hela vägen runt. Kommer du ut på bas så händer ingenting. Utan du måste gå 1, 2, 3, sen hem plattan då. Du har där uppe till vänster så har du ju... Oh, den hade varit fin. Du ser där uppe till vänster så har du klockan. Där står det St. Louis och Reds 0-0. Det är botten av den andra inningen. Andra omgången. 2-2 är där. Det är 2 balls, 2 strikes. Så nu vart jag bränd för att han tog en lyra. Och då är första bränd. Då ska de bränna 2 till då för att byta.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Colton Wong.
Och sen har du där P också som du ser nu, 22. Han har kastat 22 kast. En starting pitcher kastar ungefär 80 till 100 kast i en match, kan man räkna med. Och nu i tidiga matcher på säsongen kastar de ofta lite mindre. Aquino är intressant. Han spelade förra året och på de första 10 matcherna så slog han typ en homerun i varje match i princip. Hade en otrolig debut. Så ser vi kan till oss här. Och sen då när din starting pitcher tar slut, då värmer du upp. Ja, jag missar mig flit. Till exempel där också, för jag ser att den kommer utanför zonen. Men den där missar jag inte med flit. Den är bra, den är bra, den är bra. Han tog den! Det där hade varit en homerun om inte han hade gjort det så här fantastiskt spel. Kolla nu om det blir någon repris. Timar hoppet. Ja, det där är bra. Han hade varit ute. Det hade blivit en homerun.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. First delivery to him on the way. Galvis is a strong defender playing up the.
Och jag, som sagt, jag missar bollar med flit för att på så sätt kunna bygga en bättre count. Nu ligger jag 0-2, nu kommer jag behöva försvara zonen mer för att, ja, missar jag då är jag ju bränd. Som den där till exempel vågar jag inte släppa.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Jag får försöka hålla i mig själv. Det är ofta vanligt så här med opening days för att man spelar ju såklart sin bästa kastman som man har i laget. Vilket gör att det ofta brukar vara riktigt bra pitching-dueller i första matcherna och helt enkelt lite poäng. Den enkel. Yes, this is franchise.
Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Opening day with the Cincinnati Reds.
So 1 gone here in the St. Louis third.
I'm a Tigers fan myself, so I can't play with the Tigers. They're too bad.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Yeah, well, I try to, but I will do this stream in Swedish
Need to minimize pitch count
for the Swedish audience.
And this is certainly one of
Yeah.
them.
Here's the pitch.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
Okej, så 2-2. Då
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
katten gick bra tider.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Why, thank you, Aaron. You're too kind.
Fouled off.
Let's do a knuckle
Third
curve.
inning, no score to this point.
Oh! Such a great release from Bowers.
Curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going.
It's not that Kershaw guy. Really freezed him there.
Freezes him, a strikeout looking.
Now I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher,
Flaherty
that's a pretty solid.
hade också en riktigt bra avslutning förra året.
Making opposing pitcher out there work
Deras
and
bästa
throw
pitcher.
quite a few more extra
Skillnaden också mellan National League och American League är ganska intressant, för att i National League som Cincinnati spelar i, då slår slagmannen. Yeah. Let's bring Puig back. Men då slår slagmannen, vilket han inte gör i American League. Utan då har man en DH, en designated hitter, som bara slår. Och det har varit snack många år nu om att ändra så att reglerna blir lika i båda National och American League som utgör MLB. Men just nu så är det inte så, utan det är olika regler beroende på vilken liga. Och hemmalaget bestämmer vilka regler det är som följs. Det är jättemärkligt. Wong is a great contact hitter. And pretty quick.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
Nope. And that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Okej, det blir lite tufft.
The 1-0 misses above the zone for a ball. Wong, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Man kan också checka baserna om man ser att han tar en alldeles för stor lead. Man tjuvar ju alltid lite på baserna liksom. Så det gäller att hålla han där.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Bra pitch.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Now a throw over, just keeping him close.
Let's go with the high fastball.
The 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Nope.
Swing and a looper to left. Here comes a left fielder, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Top of the lineup is pretty tough in St. Louis.
This pitcher thought he was going to cruise
Good
through this
contact.
inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate.
Try not to give them anything. Goldschmidt, this is scary.
And that brings up
Och Aron Paul Goldschmidt, han är en av de bästa slagmännen i hela ligan. Skrev på för St. Louis inför förra året. Spelat länge i Arizona. Tongivande spelare. Ooh.
The 0-1 offering.
Yeah, let's go with the slider.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Not a bad pitch there with
Not
2
working
strikes,
up
but
some.
it misses 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Cards strand a couple.
Let's go.
Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The catcher, Tucker.
And now pitch on the way.
Catcher-positionen är väl min sämsta position i laget.
The windup and the 0-1.
Cincinnati är också mycket talang, men inte så mycket. Mycket talang, men inte så mycket veteraner.
Now here's the pitch. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball.
That's
but
a
the pitcher went to
good
breaking
pitch.
ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
In now, Trevor Bauer.
Som sagt, pitchen slår i National League. Får se vad Bauer kan göra.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes
The time is 10:31 in the morning. I live in Sweden.
And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2.
Just trying to handle the disappointment of not having an opening day.
Work it full now at 3-2.
well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here.
Oh!
He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Let's go Bauer.
And that's in there, base hit.
So I guess I'm first in the world to do an opening day. I guess there will be a lot of opening days on Twitch today.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid
Considering
by the pitcher,
everything.
battling, making this pitcher work and executing and getting a result.
Yeah.
Job well done.
At the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1.
An early bird.
From the belt, kicks and deals. 4-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. One and 1 to the Reds' leadoff man.
Yeah. So you live on the East Coast?
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now.
Double play. Yeah.
Now the 3-2
They go.
pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. To second for 1. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. Reds go down quietly. We'll head to the 4th.
Yeah.
Still scoreless.
I will perhaps. We'll see how the season turn up. Hopefully I will be in the race all the way.
Back with
So this is a key game, the first game, the first series.
The left-handed hitting
Oh.
Matt Carpenter is the first to bat in the inning.
Oh, the West Coast, yeah.
The pitch.
So nice camera work.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th
I mean,
inning.
FIFA and NHL doesn't do anything like that.
Somebody score here.
It's only MLB The Show.
You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are
I'm not
12
sponsored or anything, but
and 9 to 8.
man,
It's
this is
nice
a good
to
game.
see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
The 1-0 home is swung
work
on
the high
missed in that
fastball
strike 1.
This guy's been really not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Det är också Aron, domarna dömer ju olika.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off.
Så alla har olika strike zones.
Elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch.
En del är
But I can tell you,
mer
as an
generösa än
offensive
andra.
player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that
Yep.
high fastball.
A little early and now it's
För den här rutan finns ju inte på riktigt, utan det är bara ett hum. Och det har pratats om det nu i många år, och man testade även det lite på spring training och i lägre ligor. Att ha automatisk strike zone. Så det kommer komma. Det kommer komma, men det är inte implementerat än. Så det gäller att massera domarna också. Så kastar du mycket i zonen, då har du ofta enklare att få strikes.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Oh, that's a match. It's getting warm in the sun.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant.
Som du ser att jag med confidence då har en bredare zon att kunna träffa för att få ett bra kast.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Oh. Well. So boxing, what is your team? Do you live in LA or anywhere else?
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes down.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Late making contact.
Let's
on
go
that
with the
swing,
strikeout
and we'll
pitch
do it again on 1 and 2. Hit the other way. Right field. Right fielder is on the run. He
The asterisks. Let's go.
Play for the second
How do you feel about everything?
The catcher, number 4.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pitch on the way.
Där hade jag tur.
No balls and 1 strike.
Kan inte lämna den så här.
And it's 1-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4.
Lucky me again.
High in the air into shallow left center.
I feel you.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning.
As I said, I'm a Tigers fan in Detroit, so I'm not sure about who's the real trash cans.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, Jesse Winker hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Let's try to get on base so we can get Votto to hit.
There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. The 3-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single. Well, fastball count.
Good hit.
Yielded fastball mark.
Yeah, you drive to the ballpark praying to get in one.
Could have done something more, but
buy yourself
I'll take it.
that guaranteed fastball, and he didn't miss it.
I'm not trying to do a hero run or anything like that. Just trying to
Ball and no strikes.
These are the moments in the game
not
that
get a
can
double
sway
play.
it one way
Double
or another.
play.
Why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up.
Yeah, run down will
Now
be
this guy's work cut out for him.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with the fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
That's what I like about Cincinnati this year. They got a lot of flexibility.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. pound 2 balls in.
Pretty good squad, but not all too expensive.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Bara försöker försvara strikezonen just nu. 3-2. Någonting kommer hända.
So they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that
go.
walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Now to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last
Need
time
one
up.
pitch now,
Yeah, he's
one
gotta
pitch.
put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer. Perfect time for a mound visit right here.
Could have
Just to
been the
give
one.
him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
A ball and a strike now. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center
slow.
field. Back goes Thomas. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Ref should have tried to tag up, but
Digging in now,
go
Mike
move.
Moustakas. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Moustakas, or just Moose for short. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
great double play.
Rounded back up the middle. The second for 1 on to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. 1 left for Cincinnati through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time, they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes
Try
early
to
in
get
the
him to
at-bat.
strike out again.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for St. Louis.
New inning set to get underway.
59
Now in the
pitches
box,
in
Tyler
50.
O'Neill. He was a strikeout
Decent.
victim
That's
in his
decent.
first try. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Let's try to get the slider working again. Oh,
Down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll get in there safely.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second.
Just
Gets the barrel
stay away from the
zone
slider.
and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
So digging in now, Lane Thomas. And he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make
Back
a
for
big
them.
difference.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't
Yep.
think he liked that one too
Think
much,
them up.
but it's 0-1.
Oof.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
Let's go. Do I have O'Keefe?
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he's
Not 100% sure on the squad right now. Double check.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball.
Yeah, I have O'Keefe. He's hitting 6th in the middle of the lineup. Okay, so this is good. We got a pitcher. We got clarity. I don't want him to bunt.
To the plate now. Jack Flaherty. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds.
Så där ser ut med poäng då.
Towards center field. That's in there, base hit. O'Neill rounds third and is digging for the plate, and a relay home, but not in time as he's across with the run. Well, due to the elite speed, some say he's in scoring position even when he's starting from first, and here Showtrack demonstrates why as we see the incredible top speed as he came around to score pretty easily from second.
See you, boxing. Good to have you here. Sleep tight. Vann inte, nej. Nej, det är bara i 5:e. Det är halva matchen ungefär har spelats. St. Louis gjorde 1 poäng.
Here's Colton Wong now. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
Bra pitch. Bra pitch. Kanske förvånar lite nu.
A ball and 2 strikes. Working for the punch out and the offering. Runners on first with 1 down.
Där hade jag tur.
High fly ball out to deep
Mycket
right
tur
field.
match.
A ball that's carrying.
Riktigt bra match från Wong än så länge.
Nice play there.
Och så vinden där 5 miles per hour rakt ut i fältet.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning.
Inte jag vill kasta så mycket uppåt i zonlängden.
Switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. Has a look, now the pitch. A runner on first with 2 away.
Det är riktigt bra 1-2 punch här som är Wong och Fowler. Nu kommer han igen då, Goldschmidt. Vågar inte kasta. Slider.
Into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. One and 0. Here it is. Fouled away.
Bra stoppat.
And this one's in the dirt. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Two and two. Here it is.
Bra.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Fielded by Votto, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cards forced to settle for one. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Reds nothing. Welcome back for the bottom.
Så vad du menar nu, Aron, med att jag ligger lite före.
I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for
Set
the Reds,
now for the bottom of the fifth.
right fielder,
Now at the plate, Aristides
number 44.
Aquino. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for strike one. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is O'Neill. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter,
Stepping in, Freddie Galvis.
Shortstop,
He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. One out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Hey, you got to respect the first baseman getting dirty right there, but that batter was able to shoot that right
the
past.
catcher, Tucker.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. Next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. Has a look, now the pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's what you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB.
Vågar inte reagera ju.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So a two-run homer down the line in right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Reds now take a 2-1.
Det är svårt det här med delayen. Jag vet inte riktigt hur jag ska hantera det. Du måste börja gå och justera kanske på något sätt. Man lägger lite delay på stream. Jag vet inte hur man... Men en homerun, absolut.
At the plate, Trevor Bauer.
Från nummer 8 i slagordningen.
As he look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single this first
När jag kollar i min OBS så ligger det perfekt liksom. Men
strike two.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself.
jag säger att jag håller på med någon astrologi eller något sånt.
1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher.
Ja, kolla nu snart då. Kolla in i framtiden. Det här är häftigt.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 2.
And partner will slow this way down and have a super slow-mo. And you see him just extend as far as he can to pull this in. That's a fantastic play.
Let's go, Nick.
to the top of the order now, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. First pitch on its way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Den är bra.
Hey, they say solos
Den är bra.
won't kill us, but
Kom
I
igen.
gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But the Reds do push across a couple on this two-run home run. We're through 5 here this
81
afternoon.
kast.
It's now
Dags att
2-1
börja
Cincy.
se lite grann.
Ready once again, Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Vem vi kan värma upp.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Man, this guy's had
There,
their
no
number
problem.
all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 1-0 home. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The bat, number 11.
Digging in to try it again, Paul DeYoung. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball
Kan
one.
inte spoila vad det är som händer heller. Det är, ja, det var svårare än vad jag trodde.
Two balls, no strike.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now the 2-0. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Now the payoff pitch home. There's ball 4.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
Jag gör det också att jag värmer upp mina andra kastare som finns. För att eventuellt slänga in dem i matchen. Snart. Ändå 90 kast med Bauer. Så jag kommer nog... får se. Hans energi börjar vara dålig. Så den är på gult. Till nästa inning.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th.
Vågar inte slänga sliden alltså.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. And he looks at a ball 1-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Jag tror det är dags.
Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the
Vi
mound.
byter ut. Bra match ändå från Bauer. En run. En hel del hits.
Red Skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And he's going to make the change here. That's going to be all for Trevor Bauer. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Jose De Leon
Så vi kör in en av våra många talanger, Jose De Leon.
Jose De Leon.
Här borde vi akta oss lite.
Stepping in now, Tyler O'Neill, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. De Leon, a 6'1" right-hander. He was a 24th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
3-0 to him now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Full count now, 3-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The center fielder.
Ready for another shot now, Lane Thomas, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
Bra var det. Bra räddat. Bra räddat.
This is on the ground over to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. They're down 2-1. Genesis Cabrera is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Stepping into the box, Jesse Winker.
The center fielder, Jesse Winker.
Ser min Wade Miles sen.
Here comes the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And that's a swinging strike,
Bra
3 in the
var det.
third. And he
Dubbel
makes the
första,
throw
sen
to
fick han
first.
walk
Winker
andra gången.
retired, and there's one away.
The first
Tuff.
baseman, number 19.
Striding into the
Tufft fjolår.
box,
Får se
Joey
om
Votto. It
han kan
was
studsa tillbaka, och det
on
vore
his
ju
last trip. Here's the
otroligt
first pitch
fint.
to him. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Bra grävt.
Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
So now to the plate, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Runner at first here, one man out.
Nu har vi något att jobba med.
Turned on down the line. And that's through for a hit.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
In now, Mike Moustakas, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
And that misses. 2-1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Yeah.
And it's belted high and deep into right center.
Jag vill inte spoila något. Men jag måste göra det. Jag måste få ut mina känslor. Förlåt.
So a 3-run shot to right center field. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man.
Spoilerkänsliga Aron också. Är inte bra för det.
And he did just that.
Dakota Hudson is out from the bullpen now, as he'll get the call here on opening day. Standing in now, Aristides Aquino. As a sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Thomas is there. 2 gone.
The batter, number 3.
So stepping in, Freddie Galvis, a hit in 2 tries.
Det borde finnas några inställningar i OBS som man kan lägga delay
First pitch coming, here it is.
på något.
Already home here.
Bra pitch.
And he dives to make a
Kolla nu,
spectacular
Aron.
catch.
Sånt här gör inte FIFA.
End the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network.
Presentationen alltså. Presentationen.
Wade Miley is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 22, Wade Miley.
Tommy Edman is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Tommy Edman.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And that one cut a little too much, a ball and a strike. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Bra, Kinjo.
Takes this the other way to right. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Colton Wong will stand in. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Så vi kan neutralisera Wong nu.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
Count is 1 and 2.
Se man kan låta den vara. Nej.
And he fouls this one off.
Här är också intressant, Aron.
Here he comes
Om du
again.
bränner ut dem, men catchen tappar bollen, då måste du bränna ut den på första bas.
Well, you know you made a real
Helt
nice
logiskt.
pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Digging in once to Fowler. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way.
Ball, that's outside.
2 out, nobody on. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. This ball will be chopped foul.
Det vore fint om vi lyckas
The 1-2.
strika ut den.
That's ball 2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Tack.
Hit in the air to right field.
Fin lyra.
Number 44 will get there, and he puts it away to
Den här
retire
solen.
the side.
Som att
Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down
10
5.
på morgonen i solljus inte var den optimala tiden att streama på kanske, men
Alex Reyes gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Alex Reyes.
Digging in and looking for more, Tucker Barnhart. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. This winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Outside, 3-0 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
He's going to eliminate that pitch right there. He was all over that, just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he's not going to see that pitch again.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. Nick Senzel will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. In there, 1-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And he struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Nick Castellanos now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Ingen kanonmatch av Castellanos idag.
In the air out toward right center. Coming on is Fowler. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Ser vi med toppen av.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Jesse Winker. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Way up into the moon deck and out of here.
Jag låter det tala för sig själv.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Men nu var det ju synkad kameran. Va? Du kunde ju spoila skiten nu där. Så ja, 3 homeruns.
Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Now is Joey Votto now.
Nu är det fatality-nivå. Det var en bra inledning på säsongen.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing
bra
on the guy in the
produktion nere i botten av ordningen. Min catcher Buckhurst slog en homerun, vilket inte allt för vanligt. Man sätter ju de bästa spelarna högre upp i ordningen. Så det gjorde mig gott. Framförallt när jag hade lite folk på bas också. Fick lite extra poäng. Jag har inte haft överdrivet mycket hits ändå. Okej, nu börjar det stacka upp. Men i inledningen av matchen där. Utan, jag verkligen lyckas utnyttja mina lägen på bästa sätt.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Line hard toward right center, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
As a hitter, the only feeling bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder
ska slå till då.
Yeah, there really wasn't any
Skulle det vara så, då är matchen stängd.
Mike Moustakas is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Det här med spoilers, vågar inte.
To right field and deep. Look at this thing go.
Men man kan ju säga att det gick bra.
This one is gone, a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the
Så här bra. Alltså nu tror man ju att jag har inte dragit ner svårighetsgraden. Den kanske inte är så hög som den borde vara, men den är ju dynamisk. Så beroende på, om man spelar bättre så blir det svårare. Och ja, just nu går det bra.
To the plate now, Aristides Aquino. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Till nästa stream i alla fall, då ska jag sätta upp solskydd här. Där är solen.
Is in there for strike one.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running
Nu är
it
de
up
less
there
på
that
mig.
hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone.
Det är ganska varmt.
1-2 now.
Fick ta med min kofta.
Hit the other way out toward right
Jag har inte
field.
fått någon lekrum än av min
Fowler is there and he
kära
puts
sambo.
it away to stop the bleeding. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come. Raisel Iglesias has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings.
Vi ser om vi lyckas stänga det här. Leder med 9 poäng.
Base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Down the left field line and deep. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Intressant också, jag spelade en testmatch igår med Minnesota Twins
Now here's the
i en annan
pitch.
franchise. Och då såg man resultat ifrån den här matchen som tickade där nere. Och då stod det 10-1 i Cincinnati också. Så jag vet inte om det var menat.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Menar det.
Matt Carpenter.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese swung.
Men det här kommer ju vara min huvudkonkurrent under säsongen. Så om det här håller i sig så.
And the pitch. Now a big fastball and he's well behind it with the swing.
98 miles per hour.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Iglesias, det är en bra setup.
Since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, Paul DeYoung. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
Oj, vilken slider. Kolla in den här slidern. Den är bra.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ja. Jag tror inte ens vi behöver ta in... jag tror vi ska spara våran closer till... Han behöver inte komma in idag, utan vi låter dem inte... De lite sämre spelarna får luftas.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. With this one almost
Atlanta spelade ju, eller St. Louis spelade mot Atlanta i slutspel förra året. Och Atlanta var riktigt på gång. Men i första inningen där så gjorde ju St. Louis 11 eller 12 poäng tror jag det var. Och stängde matchen liksom i första inningen redan. Hämnden är ljuv. Cincinnati har inte varit i slutspel för ett år.
1 out, nobody on.
Det är tid över någon gång, så kolla på highlights på den där matchen. Det. Barnhart. Inte slåss. Oh! Han brände mig på första. Klicka på fel knapp.
First things first, here's a throw over. And late reactions, and they got him.
Där är man det.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real quick, too.
Philip Irvin will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Det där var ju tråkigt.
Number 6, Philip Irvin.
In there, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nu försöker egentligen bara stänga matchen.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Man gör alltid så gott man kan på alla at-bats. Så är det.
And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Fly ball out toward right field. On the move is Fowler. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side.
Vi kör in Stevenson. Så har vi en backup där.
Robert Stevenson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. The next to bat for St. Louis, Yadier Molina starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional. Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Kan vi lyckas bränna? Jajamän! Vilket kast! Wow!
And he's out trying to stretch
Ingen
it into a
repris.
double, so a costly
Nu ska vi göra
mistake
repris.
leading off the inning.
The left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Här kommer bollen ner. Slår ut. Så har vi Castellanos här ute. I left field. Kastar till andra bas. Perfekt avväg. Molina är en riktigt långsam spelare. Catcher. Slider in. Jag vet inte fasen alltså. Ja. Visst det här är lite kontakt där. Jag låter det vara osagt. Jag är glad, jag tar det. Det är sen när man spelar NHL till exempel, för det går oftast så fort och man tycker att det ser fult ut och det bara åker runt och sådär. Men så fort man tar in replay-läget och så kollar man i detalj, alltså det är häftigt. Det är verkligen sportspel, alltså det är bra grejer. Vi behöver det just nu. Vi behöver det verkligen just nu.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Tommy.
Stepping in now, Lane Thomas. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Sent toward first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Jairo Munoz will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first.
Fokusera på slagmannen.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Cardinals down to their final strike here. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Fouled away.
Jag borde göra det.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it
Boom.
comes.
Shortstop. Första bas. And he gone. 10-1 i öppningsmatchen, opening day. Man har ju haft det sämre.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. Cincinnati scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Trevor Bauer earns his first win of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Släppte många hits i matchen, 9 stycken, men som sagt hade lite flytare. Lite flytare. Colton Wong.
Cincinnati Reds. 10 runs, 12 hits, no errors.
planen är då helt enkelt att så ser schemat ut. Så matcher med sådana här MLB Network på. Det är lite speciella inramningar. De tänkte jag spela på stream. Försök i alla fall. Så nu är det ledigt imorgon och sen blir det helgmatcher. Och nästa vecka då. Så nästa lördag som det ser ut nu så blir det stream igen. Förhoppningsvis. Så vi får se hur det blir. Men jag kan inte streama varje dag tänker jag. Så kan välja ut några sådana här matcher att köra. Och sen så puttrar jag på, får vi se hur det går. Helt enkelt så. Tack för idag hörni.